today I thought we could talk about three games, and I'm going to be using the term mental games for this video because they fall under the subgenre of story. They go over the stories of different characters. It's they're more into your brain and kind of, I wouldn't say horror, but they're very in your brain, if that makes sense. We're gonna go over three. Let Him Go, Expedition, and For You. I'm going to be saving Expedition for last due to how long I'm going to be talking about it. I believe all of these games are amazing in their own way, but I personally enjoyed Expedition the most. I will be linking the videos that I use in the description, and the games will also be in the description if you are interested in playing in them. Now, with that being said, I am Zuka0. I would appreciate a like and a subscription. It's free, and we'll get into the video. Let Him Go was created November 25th of 2024 and was updated 19 hours ago. It is February 26th of 2025. It has 5.6 million visits and over 200,000 favorites. Now this game has just barely over 100 active people right now, which is more than the other two games. And this game's description says, "Can you handle it? This short game is made for people who've had similar experiences in their lives. Warning, the game will contain vivid images and sharp, unrecognizable sounds of violence and demonstrations of blood. The maturity rating is moderate because of the blood, violence, and fear." This game was one of my favorites and still is. From what I got from it, this could be different from how you play it if you do play the game. You play as a broken spawn point, or well, not broken. You play as a spawn point who pretty much loses their friend, and you can't let them go. Due to that, you start breaking and losing yourself mentally until you fully break, if that's understandable. Now, from what I get from this, it's very deep into mental health. It is a very interesting game, and from how you interact with people in this game, it's also very interesting to me. Just seeing how people ask if you're alright, or you look sick, you should go to bed, or even if, like the swap up in the dialogue is like, I believe the Walmart employee said, "Don't buy anything from the green lady, blah 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 blah," and the next time you come to her, which I didn't do in my first playthrough, she asked if you had bought something. I believe, I haven't checked fully. This game, honestly, is really fun. I think that is probably one of the most interesting games on Roblox, considering the slop content we have, like Skibbity Toilet Tower Defense, which is a really weird thing to say in the big 2025. Next up, we have For You. For You has two phases. It is by Tixelate. I couldn't say the other developer's name for Let Him Go, so they'll be in the description as well. For You is a short game about an old man that comforts you from the difficulties of life, which is also the description of the game. It's inspired by Ubja, which is also a mental game that I've played. I do enjoy it, but I will not be covering it in this video. That will be a different video. The developer put in the description, "If I could thank each one of you personally for playing, I would. Thank you for your support. Please live it well." Tixelate made this game, I believe, July 26th of 2024 and updated it 2 weeks ago, which is amazingly recent. However, they only have just under 40 active players with 38. It has a similar amount of favorites with 120,000 as we speak. It has 1.2 million visits as well, but this game is very interesting to me. There's 2 different endings, I believe. I got in all the badges, and, well, all but one. There's a single choice in the game that gives you a badge. The old man will ask you, "Are you having a good day or a bad day?" And I said I had a good day. So all of my badges are filled out besides the bad day badge, which means you would have to go back and say no to the old man. Now, this game is really interesting because it goes deeply into how you're feeling and just how you are mentally. The old man is pretty much your comfort support guy right there. He's there to make sure you're happy, even if you're not happy right there. It's a virtual hug in a way. He's there to make sure you're feeling all right enough to keep going. And it's very I'm very happy with it. It's one of my favorite games so far. And last but certainly not least, we have Expedition. Expedition is made by I'm sorry for butchering that. I couldn't say the first dev. I don't know why I tried pronouncing yours. You'll be in the description. And this one is probably the most interesting in my opinion. It has a very interesting description, which I will be reading right now. I press my forehead to the window, peering through the glass. It feels like someone is there, their shadowed reflection of my ugly, hidden thoughts. The journey to mental adulthood. This game is just a prologue to what's coming next. If you enjoyed the game, please consider joining our community. You'll be able to follow updates and check the game's current progress. It has 120,000 favorites and only 25 active players. It has 1.2 million visits, and it was made March 11th of 2023 and was updated an hour ago. This game is very interesting in its own regard. To me, this game, being the journey to mental adulthood, is pretty interesting. There's a lot of vivid images that I've seen, but what I liked about this image is, or not image, but how relatable it is. Having to pick between, or not pick, but having to be through a hard place. The game goes into you having to move away, and you get two options on how you tell them. I picked the one that was an excuse due to it being a more interesting option, and it made the character lose their friendships. This game has no badges that I can tell of, so I cannot check if there's any other endings. However, it's very interesting to me. You play as a character that's completely grayed out. All you have to go off of is your username as your character. When you are talking to Ember, the character that you hurt, you pretty much have to say goodbye to them forever because you're moving away without you lied to them about having to move away, which pretty much destroys them. They feel betrayed. So you're struggling while moving, so you're losing everything. And while you're packing up, you're seeing terrible, terrible images, and it's so in detail. And honestly, I recommend you give all these games a try, but if you had to pick one, this would be the one in my opinion. This game is so amazing, and if I had to, I would give it a triple A title. This game right here alone could stand on its two legs and feed some people with it, you know what I'm saying? This game is awesome. No, it's not like a crazy game like you're not gonna be fighting with nothing. It's a story game. All of these are sub-genre stories, and from what I can say, they're all mental games. So they all go into how you feel. They're all opinionated, so if you feel a different way about them than I do, then that's completely fine. But I think that all of these games are awesome, even if Expedition is my favorite. But I'm excited to see what's to come. Like I was saying, I've been Zuka0 or Zuka0 Gaming, and I will catch you in the next video. I plan on uploading more, but if you haven't noticed, I did upgrade my microphone. So, hopefully that'll make watching this content a little bit more bearable. I will be, this is my first time, so I have no filters on the microphone like I did with my last one. So if I need to change anything, I will. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, I believe that's it. I'll see y'all later.